Please be seated. Good afternoon. I am Laura Howell, Chair of the Board of Trustees at Northwest State Community College. On behalf of my fellow trustees, I now declare this 49th annual commencement to be in session. Our thanks to Ms. Pam Donaldson for serving as our Grand Marshal this afternoon. Ms. Donaldson has served as a faculty member for 25 years in both human services and sociology. Thank you, Pam, for your dedicated service to Northwest State. I would now ask that all veterans and active members of our armed forces to also stand to be recognized. Thank you for your service. Will the audience please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. I would now like to call to the podium Dr. Michael Thompson, the 7th President of Northwest State Community College.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you today the members of the Platform Party. I want to ask to hold your applause to each of the groups are recognized. And first, let me recognize the Northwest State Community College Board of Trustees. Chair Laura Howell, whom you just met, represents Defiance County. Representing Henry County is Dr. Robert Hall. And from Paulding County, we have 2nd Vice Chair Lisa McClure and Sue Dirk. And finally, representing Fulton County is Sandra Barber. Let's give them a round of applause. Also on stage today, we have the college administrative team, and I ask that you please stand to be recognized. Thank you. I talk a lot, they do all the work. Let's be clear about that. Now I would like to recognize the heart and soul of this institution, and that is the faculty and staff here at Northwest State. Our faculty provide transformational learning environments, and they, as well as our staff, take great care and support our students, and we would like for them to receive that recognition. I'd also like to recognize two young ladies who helped us out today, Ms. Lucia Myers and Ms. Hallie Tisovic. They were serving as our junior marshals today. Are they hiding? Last I saw them, they were sitting over there, so let's recognize them today. No one completes a college degree alone. For every graduate here, there are supporting family and friends who help our students overcome the incredible barriers they have to reach their educational goals. So at this time, I would like our graduates, you look very nice, like our graduates, I'll give you this opportunity to rise, give a look at your friends and family, and give them a round of applause for helping you reach your goal today. So go ahead. Thank you. To our graduates, on behalf of a very grateful Northwest State Community College team, I commend you for your dedication and your persistence that have led to today's remarkable achievement. You've managed to overcome many things and balanced work and family and other obligations, all so that you could get to this day and complete your degree or certificate. To our community members, Northwest State Community College provides a nurturing environment that helps our students' hopes and dreams become a better life. We know that the degrees and certificates earned here today represent far more than just educational milestones. A Northwest State education helps our students reach other goals, including family-sustaining wages and meaningful civic contributions. The reason that we call today's ceremony a commencement is because it marks the beginning of a new chapter in our students' lives, one filled with hope and potential. As we celebrate our 50th anniversary, we remain resolute in our mission, that is to provide excellent, accessible, and affordable education that provides and improves the lives of individuals and strengthens our communities. It is student by student, then family by family, and then community by community. We help Northwest Ohio maintain the high quality of life that we enjoy, and we're pledged to continue to do so in our next 50 years. Now, for those that are new to community colleges students represent over 40% of all of college. Community colleges over the last 50 years have totally reshaped the environment of what it means to go to college. Our students often take longer because they work, many full-time, and they overcome incredible barriers to get to their success. So this year, the commencement committee decided that instead of inviting an inspirational speaker to inspire our graduates, we would let their very voice be the inspiration at today's ceremony. At this ceremony, you will hear the incredible story of Mark Lafont, and I so look forward to hearing from Mark in a few minutes. Now this morning, Brittany Opsimer provided the student address. Brittany is a great example of someone who overcome many barriers to her degree completion, including navigating a very difficult medical situation and navigating a long-distance marriage with 2 children and a husband in military service far away. Despite those many challenges, Brittany graduated today with honors, much like Mark. Brittany received her associate degree in nursing this morning, also received the President's Outstanding Award. She was also president of Alpha Delta Nu Nursing Honor Society and is the Award of Merit student for the top student in registered nursing. So we are so proud of Brittany and of Mark, who you'll hear from, and all the graduates today. It's more than just an educational milestone. It represents an overcoming of incredible difficulties to get to this place. And for that, I am very, very grateful. And with that, I would welcome Dr. Cindy Kruger, Vice President for Institutional Effectiveness and Student Services, who provides us with a great snapshot of the 2019 graduating class.
I would also like to extend my congratulations to the 49th annual graduation class of Northwest State. Today, your family, your friends, and the college community are really here to help you celebrate your achievements. So who makes up the class of 2019? The class has 286 graduates, 161 women and 125 men. There are 4 siblings, along with a parent and a child, graduating together today. 102 members of the class completed requirements at the end of fall semester. There are 7 graduates who completed requirements through reverse transfer by taking their final courses at a 4-year institution and transferring the courses back to earn their associate degree. 91% of the graduating class lives in the 6-county service area of Defiance, Fulton, Henry, Paulding, Van Wert, and Williams counties. And the average age of the class is 28. There are several graduates who are members of honor societies. There are 10 graduates who are members of Kappa Beta Delta, which is the Business Honor Society, 40 graduates who are members of Phi Theta Kappa, the 2-year college association Honor Society, 9 graduates who are members of Alpha Theta Nu, Nursing Honor Society, and 1 graduate who is a member of the Dean's Leadership Cluster. There are 41 members graduating with honors. 12 are cum laude, 10 are magna cum laude, and there are 19 summa cum laude graduates. The average grade point average of the class is 3.23. Today also there will be 323 awards, 249 associate degrees, and 74 certificates will be awarded to our 286 graduates. 48 degrees and certificates will be awarded in arts and sciences, 99 awards in allied health, business, and public services, 61 in math, science, and engineering technologies, 54 awards in industrial technologies and business and industry, and 61 in nursing. We're also honored to be awarding 4 College Credit Plus students 4 associate degrees and 2 one-year certificates before they receive their high school diplomas this year. Yes. At this time, will Mr. Mark Lafont please come to the stage? Representing the class of 2019 as the class speaker is Mark Lafont, who will receive an Associate of Applied Science degree in Industrial Technology and a 1-year certificate in machining. He is the president of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and is graduating today magna cum laude. Mark works part-time at CK Technologies, and he and his wife Cindy are the parents of 7 children. Upon graduation, he plans to begin an apprenticeship program to earn a journeyman's card. Mark was nominated by the faculty and selected by the commencement committee to deliver the class address. His nominators stated, Mark withdrew from classes in the early 2000s due to unfortunate circumstances, and I am so proud of how hard he has worked over these last 2 years. His goal was to make something of himself, and he has proven with hard work and determination that he has been able to do that. Please welcome Mr. Mark Lafont.
Thank you for the introduction, Dr. Kruger. I've kept telling myself all day long, don't be nervous, don't be nervous. And then I come to find out, I get up here, and guess what? I'm nervous. But graduates, family members, friends, faculty, staff, and honored guests, welcome and good afternoon. My name is Mark Lafont II, and let me begin by expressing the appreciation for the great honor of speaking to you today. Thank you all for coming and being a part of this celebration of the 2019 graduating class of Northwest State Community College. My fellow graduates, we should be very proud of ourselves. We have made it through enormous adversities and have made many sacrifices to make it to commencement. Everything we have persevered through has paid off, and that's what makes today all the sweeter. All the hard work that we have put into this journey has been well worth it. I say this because on this wonderful day, we are here to celebrate our academic success by graduating. I would like to start with a quote from Colin Powell. There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. We have prepared for this day by studying for exams, mastering skills, writing papers, lots of papers, all of which required hard work and determination and a lot of time. But perhaps more importantly, the key to our success has been the benefit of failure and making mistakes. So as we progress on this journey through life, we are going to experience failures and make some mistakes. The benefits of these failures and mistakes come from the lessons we have learned and the growth that results from them. But it is not about dwelling on the failures and the mistakes that we have made, but rather acknowledging them and then responding to them in a positive manner. Remember that the lessons we have learned from these failures and mistakes are what molds us into who we are and who we will become. So let me take a moment here and tell you a story about myself. A little over 4 years ago, I was a drug addict. And as an addict, I made some huge mistakes. I truly failed myself, my family, and society itself. The mistakes I made landed me in prison. I could have blamed everybody else and just dwelled on my failures, but I chose not to. Instead, I decided to learn from these failures and mistakes, and I knew it wasn't going to be easy. It was going to be a long road. But I told myself that I was going to stay clean and sober for the rest of my life. So here I stand before you today, before you all, with 4 years, and ladies and gentlemen, at 8 p.m. tonight, 8 days, clean and sober. The lessons I learned from my failures and mistakes has molded me into the better person that you see before you. And I'm challenging myself to remain a lifelong learner and continue to learn from my mistakes so that I may be better tomorrow than what I was today. So I challenge each and every one of you to go out into this world and make your mark. Even though life throws some unexpected things at you at the most inopportune time, I would like you all to stand firm, to always put your best foot forward, and push through whatever life throws at you. Never cut yourself short. Your potential is infinite. Remember that if you put the work into it, you can accomplish anything. I want you to keep setting new goals and to work at obtaining them, and I promise you will continue to be successful. And I would like to end this with a quote from J.K. Rowling. It is impossible to live without failing something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well as not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default. So I want you all to go out there and be fearless. Try new things. Do not be afraid of failing. Be afraid of not trying. You are all already successful in my eyes. So go out there, continue to be successful. God bless you, and thank you all.
Thank you so much, Mark. What an incredible story. Thank you for sharing that with us. And to show you a token of our appreciation, we have a plaque we'd like to award you with. Thank you so much. Can we give him one more round of applause?
Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Laurie Robinson, the Vice President of Academics, and what an honor to be Vice President of a student body such as this. We'll wait for Mark to return to his seat, but then I would like all the graduates to please rise. Thank you. Faculty, would you please rise and turn and face your students? President Thompson, upon recommendation of the faculty and in concurrence with the academic deans, I'm pleased to present to you the students who have fulfilled the requirements for their certificates and their degrees.
Vice President Robinson, I commend you and our wonderful faculty for the outstanding job that you have done in preparing our students for this very moment today. I so wholeheartedly agree with your recommendation, and now I get to say the cool words. Graduates, by the authority vested in me by the state of Ohio and this very Board of Trustees present here today, I award to you the Northwest State Community College degree and/or certificate, together with all the rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities therein.
Would the first group of graduates please proceed to the stage? Remaining graduates and faculty, you may be seated. Today, Mr. Terry King will be serving as our orator.
We'll be starting with the Arts and Sciences Division. Sage Elizabeth Repp. Aubrey L. Kelvin. Samantha Page Hanover, summa cum laude. Michael Angevillarreal. Harmony Lynn Bell. Adam Michael Grant Gubbins. Brooke Lauren Chandler. Kimberly Michelle Egebrecht, cum laude and Phi Theta Kappa. Savannah Marie Altaffer, cum laude. Alexander Dylan Krill. Marissa Nicole Wright. Jessica Elaine D. Grzinski. Susan Lucille Cartini Pope, cum laude. Cum laude, Kappa Beta Delta, and Phi Theta Kappa. Alexa Renee Demland. Jacob Michael Grodi. Gina Marie Henson, cum laude. Michaela Rose Nafziger, cum laude. Adrian Gabrielle Ginneman, cum laude. And now we'll announce the business division. Megan Leanne Elker. Trenton Dean Shoup. Regan N. Ford. Riley S. Ford. Sean Parker. Patricia I. Gunter, summa cum laude, Kappa Beta Delta. Derek Tristan Humbert, Phi Theta Kappa. Morgan Nicole Knopfsiger. Alexandria Lee Shortgen, cum laude. Andrea L. Van Kam. Madison Page 4, cum laude. Emil Allen Stoller, cum laude. Caleb Troy Rickner, cum laude. Matthew Stephen Reiser, cum laude. Jade Marie Wolford. Joanne K. Ordway. Adriana Irene Highlander. Jessica Lynn Cummins. Holly Marie Mankey, cum laude. David Eugene Gubbers, summa cum laude, Kappa Beta Delta, Phi Theta Kappa. Next, we'll have the Industrial Technologies Division. Rachel Lynn Buell, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Adelia J. Gutierrez, summa cum laude. Grace A. Smalley. Brent E. Schelling, cum laude. Kevin Lynn Gherkin, magna cum laude. Rob. Robert Eugene Simmons, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Mark Ferris Oliphant, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Next will be the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math Division. Colton Orion Lee Fenton. David Allen Hartford, cum laude. Christopher Valentin Guillen, Phi Theta Kappa. Nicholas Brent Gherkin. Brandon Thomas Allen, Phi Theta Kappa. Jacob William Earl, summa cum laude. Rebecca Ann Dent Weiss, summa cum laude, Kappa Beta Delta, Phi Theta Kappa. Kevin F. Muntz, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Jenna Lee Bishop, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Jacob Lee Kluffenstein, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Elijah Fritz Bach, magna cum laude. Jeffrey Scott Schwab, Jr. Miranda Jean Mersdorf. Lucas Delano Leonard, cum laude. Caden Stauffer, cum laude. Stephen Wayne Pope, magna cum laude, Kappa Beta Delta, Phi Theta Kappa. Justin Christopher Corbett Mullins. Alex Henry Cummins. Jackson Lee Widlake. Corey James McLaughlin, magna cum laude. Guy Matthew Ankney. Cade Benjamin Willis, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Colin Parker Rocky, magna cum laude. Ashton Dean Link. Alexandria Rosanowski.
Let's give our graduates one more round of applause. To symbolize this moment, we have one more step in the process. So once again, I will ask all the graduates to please stand. Will be the turning of the tassel. So as one, would you please turn your tassel from the right side to the left? Congratulations. You may be seated. Dr. Thompson, if you would please come forward to offering the blessing of the graduates. I'll go this way.
Thank you, Laurie. Today, we celebrate and give thanks for every graduate. Each has a uniqueness that is special and full of potential. We are so very proud of our graduates, of who they will become, and we would offer the following prayer. When today's applause is but a memory, may our graduates celebrate and lift up those around them who helped on their journey. With their classes and grading now complete, may our graduates strive towards the very excellence they learned during their educational journey. With degrees and credentials in hand, may our graduates use their new knowledge not just with skill, but with integrity. When today's fanfare becomes tomorrow's reality, may our graduates find joy and fulfillment in their future endeavors. As our graduates achieve more and more with their education and their experience, may they seek out, mentor others, and pass on what they have learned. As our graduates find their new path in life, may their achievements grow to enrich not only their families, but the communities in which they live. And for all that our graduates are today, and all who they will become, and the great good that they will do, we give thanks. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Thompson. Each year, several graduates are selected by the division faculty and deans to receive the Award of Merit. They are recognized for outstanding academic achievement in their particular programs of study. These students were honored at a ceremony last week and are noted in your commencement program. Would the following students please stand to be recognized? Holly Mankey, Accounting. Thank you. David Gabers, Business Management. Patricia Gunter, Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Hannah Barnhart, Associate of Arts. Gina Hinson, Associate of Arts and Associate of Science. Thank you. Sage Rep, Associate of Arts and Associate of Science. Kimberly Egebrecht, Visual Communications Graphic Design. Mark Oliphant, Industrial Technology. Brent Schelling, Industrial Technology. Colin Rocky, Electrical Engineering. Kevin Muntz, Electrical Mechanical Engineering. David Hartford, Mechanical Engineering. And Corey McLaughlin, Network Administration. We also have 3 recipients of the All-Ohio Academic Team Scholarship Award. These students are chosen on the basis of academic performance, demonstration of leadership, and community service involvement. These individuals were honored at a luncheon at the State House in Columbus. Would Caleb Davila, Jacob Kloffenstein, and Mark Oliphant please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Will Dr. Thompson please join me once again at the podium? Each year, faculty nominate a student for the President's Outstanding Student Award. Candidates are evaluated on academic achievement, leadership qualities, community service, and character. The 2019 award recipient this year is graduating summa cum laude and is a member of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. She has earned a certificate in industrial maintenance and plans to continue on for her Associate of Applied Science degree in industrial technology, concentrating in maintenance technician mechatronics. She's the single parent of 2 children. Her nominator describes her as very hardworking, strong-willed. She overcame a near-fatal motorcycle accident, ran her own contracting business, and still has time to volunteer her time as a sponsor to recovering addicts. Her nominator states, "She has yet to slow down, and I'm very proud to be one of her instructors." It is with great pleasure that I announce the 2019 President's Outstanding Student Award recipient is Ms. Rachel Buell. Rachel, please come forward. I think we surprised her. Congratulations, Rachel. Now I'd call Executive Vice President Todd Hernandez to the podium, and he will recognize this year's distinguished faculty and alumni.
It is my honor to recognize this year's recipients of the Distinguished Faculty and Distinguished Alumni Awards. These individuals were honored at a luncheon prior to this ceremony. Would each of the honorees please come to the stage? Dr. Melissa Faber was nominated by a student and chosen by a committee of her peers to receive this year's Distinguished Faculty Award. Dr. Faber has been teaching psychology in the Division of Arts and Sciences for more than 11 years. She earned a Bachelor's of Science degree from Defiance College and a Master's of Arts and PhD from the University of Toledo. She has served on various state panels and committees, including the Psychology Transfer Assurance Guide Panel, the Ohio Guaranteed Transfer Pathway Panel, and as a member of the Student Success Leadership Institute. Dr. Faber also served on the board of Holgate Local Schools. She is dedicated to student learning and quality instruction, receiving high praise from both students and colleagues. Dr. Faber and her husband, James, reside in Holgate, Ohio. They have 3 grown children and 4 grandchildren. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Melissa Faber. The Distinguished Alumni Award is one of the most prominent awards bestowed by the college each year. The award honors the alumnus who has become distinguished in their field of endeavor. 3 outstanding alumni have been selected to receive the 2019 Distinguished Alumni Award. Our first recipient is Mr. Brad Hertig. Brad Hertig is a 2006 cum laude graduate with an Associate of Technical Studies degree in machining manufacturing. He continued his education at Indiana Wesleyan University, where he graduated magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Biblical Studies. Brad is a motivational speaker who travels throughout the United States. His topics include handling adversity, leadership, motivation, and goal setting. Brad was a featured speaker on TED Talks and authored the book, Find a Way, How a Water Bottle Took Me from Amputee to All-State. He is the owner-operator of BH Housing, LLC in Sherwood, Ohio, where he resides. Brad contributes to his community speaking at local churches, schools, and colleges. Congratulations, Mr. Hertig. William Lammers is a 1997 graduate with an Associate of Applied Science degree in Electrical Engineering Technology. He went on to earn a bachelor's degree in Business Management and master's degree in Business Administration and Business and Organizational Leadership from Defiance College. He has served as a business leader for over 20 years in varying capacities, such as managing manufacturing plants, leading plant turnarounds, and being a certified John Maxwell coach, to name a few. Bill is currently the executive pastor at Experience Church, CEO and founder of the Defiance Dream Center, serving people in poverty, abuse, and addiction. He is also the chief operating officer of Rooted Advisors, a consulting firm. Congratulations, Mr. Lammers. Dr. Michael Sawville is a 2001 magna cum laude graduate with an Associate of Science degree. He went on to graduate magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science from Indiana Wesleyan University and a Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine from Ohio University. Dr. Sawville is currently employed as a pediatric neurosurgeon at the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. During his medical journey, he has earned many awards and has had the honor of presenting on topics such as multimodality monitoring in the traumatic brain injury patient, and central nervous system infections. Dr. Sawville currently resides in Atlanta, Georgia. Congratulations, Dr. Sawville. On behalf of everyone at Northwest State Community College, we sincerely thank you for attending today's commencement to celebrate our graduates. After the ceremony, everyone is invited to the reception hosted in the college atrium. There is a decorated cake in the atrium for those interested in pictures. We ask that guests remain seated until after the graduates recess. Would Chair Laura Howell please approach the podium to close the ceremony?
As Chair of the Board of Trustees of Northwest State Community College, I now declare this 49th annual commencement at an end.